everyone, it's Kenesha at Create and Blossom Studios. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Well, I'm here this afternoon because I wanted to share a question that I received at a really great business meeting that I had today. This was a lunch meeting with a writer who is very interested in working with Create and Blossom to help him write his book. And we have had a couple of meetings before. They all were wonderful, and he's finally at the place where he's ready to get started. Today's meeting just really entailed us talking a little bit more about the process, what that is going to look like, what it looks like to get started, just really where do we go. He had those types of questions, but he also had one really great question for me that I wanted to make sure that I answered for you. The question was, what is the most common challenge that you find writers have during this process? Is it money? Is it too expensive? Is it commitment? Are you finding that people are not really fully committing to completing their projects? Is it that they don't take it seriously? Is it that they don't think that, this is a luxury item or product? They don't quite see it as a career. So, what is the most common challenge that writers experience? My answer to that one, the answer immediately came to my mind. And what I believe, based on my experience working in publishing and working with writers, the main challenge that I'm finding is them finding the time. Because let me tell you something, we are all slammed and busy and overwhelmed, and we all have so many things that are going on in our lives that it's hard to sit and focus specifically on something like this when there's so many other things that you can do. Kenesha, I have been meaning to work in my book, but life happens, right? Or, hey, Kenesha, I've been meaning to do that, but I've been busy, and these are legitimate excuses or reasons, and it's totally understandable, which is what I always say. I fully understand. I do. At some point, you have to decide, is this something that you want to do? And if this is a goal of yours, even if it's a personal goal, that's fine. And if it's a professional goal, then that's wonderful too. So whatever type of goal this is for you, you have to come to the place where you decide that I'm going to make the space for it. I'm going to realistically look at my schedule, and I am going to say, I am going to squeeze in this amount of time to write. You may need to create a strategy. You may need to create a new one because perhaps what you thought you could do, it's not working, and that's fine. And listen, your own goals and your time frame on what you put and what you set, you can modify it. You can change it. It's not something that is set in stone. Start small and say, let me give myself 30 minutes. Be honest about your schedule. Set small goals that are attainable. The big ones are great. So if you're really committed, then that's fantastic. But if you're finding that you're having a challenge with that, then don't set really big goals. Just simply say, hey, for another 15 to 30 minutes, I'm going to have some focus time on my book here. And then maybe eventually that can grow into 45 minutes, or maybe then that can grow into an hour. Start slow and take your time. All right. I hope this was encouraging. Have a wonderful day.